In an age when humanity's gaze was fixed firmly on the ground, two brothers from Ohio dared to look up. Wilbur and Orville Wright, owners of a humble bicycle shop, shared a dream that many considered impossible, the dream of human flight. They watched birds soar on the wind, not with idle wonder, but with the analytical eyes of engineers. They believed that the sky was not a limit, but a new frontier waiting to be conquered. This shared vision, born in the heartland of America, would set them on a path to change the world forever. Driven by an unshakable belief that man was destined to fly, their Dayton, Ohio workshop became a laboratory of innovation. Filled with the scent of spruce wood and the hum of relentless dedication, every spare moment and every spare dollar was poured into their grand obsession. With the precision they applied to building bicycles, they meticulously crafted ribs, spars, and fabric coverings. They built their own wind tunnel, a revolutionary tool to test and refine wing shapes, challenging the accepted aerodynamic data of the time. They weren't just building a machine. They were solving the complex puzzle of controlled flight, piece by painstaking piece. Through countless trials and frustrating errors, their glider slowly took shape, a testament to their genius and perseverance. The desolate, wind-swept dunes of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, were chosen as their stage. On the chilly morning of December 17, 1903, their creation, the Wright Flyer, was ready. It was a fragile-looking contraption of wood, wire, and cloth. With Orville at the controls, the engine sputtered to life. The Flyer moved along its launch rail and, for a breathtaking 12 seconds, it lifted into the air. It was clumsy, it was short, but it was true powered flight. The machine had left the ground under its own power and landed without being wrecked. They had done it. They had flown. As the brothers stood on that sandy shore, they were more than just two successful inventors. They were the fathers of a new era. That brief, 12-second hop was the first chapter in the story of aviation. It was a victory of ingenuity and spirit that would connect continents, shrink the globe, and expand humanity's horizons in ways they could have only imagined. Their legacy is not just in the airplanes that now crisscross the sky, but in the powerful idea that with courage and determination, even the most audacious dreams can take flight.
This is a story of a dream that reached for the stars. Long before he was a hero, Yuri Gagarin was a young man with a determined spirit, part of a nation racing to conquer the final frontier. In black and white memories, we see the monumental effort, early rockets lifting off in trials and the sleek Vostok 1 spacecraft being meticulously prepared for its historic journey. On April 12, 1961, the moment arrived. From the void of space, a sight no human had ever witnessed unfolded. The gentle curve of the Earth, a brilliant blue and white jewel, hung silently against the blackness. Through his helmet's visor, Gagarin's face was a mixture of pure awe and profound wonder. After 108 minutes that changed history, the Vostok 1 capsule began its descent, parachuting safely back to Earth. He was met not just by a recovery team, but by the roar of a grateful nation and an astonished world. The young man who dared to dream had returned as a global hero, his name forever etched in the stars. This is a story of human courage,